So as I was walking on the trail, I was thinking about what I was going to say on the camera to share with you guys, and I took the wrong turn. Thankfully, the path that I wanted to take initially is actually very close by, but I did get a little startled, and I couldn't remember this new path that I was on. I don't think I had been on it. I couldn't recognize it. So this is yet another reminder that when we are in the wilderness, when we are in nature, we need to be present and focused and paying attention to our surroundings. And I think this is what the gift of nature gives us. Remember to be here and now, to enjoy what's around you, and also to not get lost because I'm by myself here and there's nobody on this trail so far, which is exactly what I want. So I'm not complaining, but it's just a reminder to be paying attention and enjoying. So I want to show you where I am because it's gorgeous. We are in the San Bernardino Mountains, and look at this forest and this gorgeous tall trees. This is the path that I wanted to be on, and this is the path that I ended up taking. Thankfully, they join and leading to this gorgeous greenery and beautiful flowers, and we have more beautiful Indian paintbrushes. Maybe those are the Indian paintbrushes. Yes, they are. Look at how gorgeous they are. These are native to the San Bernardino Mountains, and when they come out in the summer, spring and summer, you are transported into a different time when Native Americans used to walk these mountains and collect and harvest and encounter these gorgeous plants right here. All right, let's continue our walk. This is the trail I'm going to take, and it's going to lead to a pond, which may, or a man-made pond, which may or may not be dry. We'll see. And not too far, there is a fire road. So as I'm walking here, maybe I'll introduce you to additional plants here. Okay, let's do it. All right, this is an ironwood bush tree. It's called ironwood because the wood is extremely hard to cut. The advantage of ironwood is that it's going to burn for a very long time. It's very dense, but it's extremely hard to cut. We have a stump in our garden, and it took a lot of effort just to trim the stump a little bit. But this you see everywhere in the San Bernardino Mountains. And you see the leaves right here. And this over here is obviously an oak tree. That's a teeny tiny oak tree. This one is much bigger and taller up there. You can see the foliage. It's gorgeous. Oak trees will give some acorns in the fall. That's their fruit. And the Native Americans here, you have Yatam, which were rebranded Serrano in Spanish when the Spanish conquistadors came to California. and took over the land. But Serrano means of the mountains or highlanders. But the original Native American tribes that would come here in the spring and summer and fall is Yuhaviatam, and it means, as far as I know, it means people of the pines. And yeah, we are full of pines, but what they did collect a lot of apparently is the acorns from these oaks here. Oh, look how majestic it is. Looks pretty different from the oak trees in France, where I'm from. But the acorns were very important. It was kind of the staple food for Native Americans, at least in this region. And they would, you would need to leach the acorns because they have a lot of tannins, and tannins are kind of difficult for us to digest. Oops, I don't think you see me. There you go. Very hard to digest and very bitter, not very palatable. And you need to leach it with water, a lot of water, and then you can mush it, grind it, turn it into some kind of porridge. My husband and I have tried to do that process a couple years ago, and we failed miserably to make the acorn palatable. So there is an expertise to it, but I have read more about it, and hopefully in the fall of this year I'll be able to try to process acorn. Acorn flour is extremely nutritious, and you can make bread out of them. The Native Americans use the acorns all the time, not only in this region of the San Bernardino Mountains here in California, but in different parts of North America as well. So I gotta try again. And here is a beautiful meadow with these flowers. I want to introduce you to this bush. This bush is super, there's two different kinds of plants, three actually. This is wild roses, and wild roses create these little fruits before the little roses come out. They have like a light pink petals, like five petals, flowers, very simple roses in the wild. But they give out these beautiful fruits that have this very vibrant red. And with the fruits, the berry, which is called rose hips, with that you can make a lot of things with it. So you can eat the berries just like that, and that's what me and my family do when they are plentiful here. When it's full of red berries, we would eat the rose hips, and they are packed with vitamin C. Maybe you can see here the little budding. The flower will come here, and underneath is going to be the fruit, the rose hip. Brilliant red, packed with antioxidants and vitamin C. And in the beginning of the fall, probably in September, my family and I went to the forest and we harvested a fair amount of rose hips, and I made a tincture with the rose hips, and I need to show you because I have it here with me. And a tincture of rose hips is packed with vitamin C. So there you go. This is the product. It actually comes from these plants, and that's the rose hip. tincture that I made. It's alcohol extracted, so a lot of the compounds, water compounds and soluble compounds, alcohol soluble compounds of this plant is actually in here, and I have a dropper. And so if on this long hike I feel a little tired, I'm going to give myself a little bit of vitamin C. But I'll show you other ways that you can get your vitamin C in an alpine forest, which is where we are here. We are at above 7,000 feet in altitude. I think we're actually probably closer to 7,500 feet right now. And so we are in a dry kind of desert alpine landscape. Even though right now we're having a lot of green grass, the air is very, very dry right now. So yeah, lots of pine trees that I'm going to share with you. So, oh, there you go. Look at this flower. It's gonna come out. There it is. Oh, hi, beauty. Oh, here we have one rose. The roses are started to come out, and here's another one. Oh, gorgeous. There you go. So in a few weeks time, this is going to be full of flowers, and it's in the wild, and it's gorgeous. We have little butterflies. They are loving this moist meadow. This is a bit of a water runoff here, so we have a lot of greenery, which is kind of hard to find. Ooh, hi, beauty. Hello. Let's continue. Let's continue our walk. This one is right here by my feet. And so what if I walk? What's going to happen? Hi. I'm not scared. Up. Ah. I went between my legs. What a beauty. Off we go. Let's continue hiking. It's gorgeous here. All right. Aha. Ooh. We can take two paths, and I need to look at my GPS here because I think I need to go on the left side from memory, but there's also this trail right here. So GPS tracking time.